Hi guys, welcome to this show where we discuss everything selling. It's Selling with Jerry. So today we just want to discuss something which is very critical. I've noticed most of my clients, most of my salespeople, they usually face this difficulty whereby they don't know why someone is avoiding them or why someone is shopping around. I'll give you an example. We want to talk about trust. The reason why your customer buy from you is because they trust you. I'll give you an example today. Let's say that cell phone of yours, or even you want to buy any gadget, you want to buy any service. There's usually a name which comes into your mind. There's usually that someone you remember. You want to buy a laptop today. You want to buy from someone who you trust. So, trust is critical in sales. I want to tell you how you can actually build trust. There are various ways you can build trust when you're selling. If you ever noticed also, that's why marketing is also essential for your business. Right now, if you talk of any product, for example, let's say dishwashing liquids. I think we now have a lot of companies which are doing dishwashing, but we still have outstanding companies like Sunlight and Boom. When you get into a shop, just because you know that Sunlight is credible, you know that Sunlight, you can trust that brand. So in order for you to also sell more, marketing plays a pivotal role. You need to market your products. Your products must be known by the market. You must make a lot of noise. I'll give you an example also. For example, Nash Paints. Everyone knows about Nash Paints. I think if you can check in Zimbabwe, talk of about 99% of the population or the urban population who knows about that brand. So you become credible because you're marketing well. Number two, when you're now in the sales process, how are you going to build that trust? You can only build a trust by asking quality questions and by showing that you really understand what you're talking about. Let's say you are talking about your product. If you can't describe your product, most of the customers, they're not worried about the features, but mostly they're worried about the benefits which are going to come from that product or service. So you get into a meeting, what are you supposed to do? Ask quality questions. If you ask quality questions, the customer is going to say, does this product solve my problem? Does this product going to make me feel good? Remember, people always buy because of two things. It's either they want to feel good or they want to solve a problem. So if I'm faced with the choice to buy, I want to buy a phone. It means sometimes when I want to buy an iPhone 13 Pro Max, it means sometimes I'm buying it because I want to solve a problem. I want to take pictures for my book, or I want to feel good. I want to have a phone which is classy. So that's why the reason why people buy. Remember, we're actually talking about building the issue which is called trust. When you're now answering those questions, let's say your customer is asked, make sure that you're disclosing all the information. I usually call it give. Give all the information, give them everything. Like when someone visits your office, I'll just give you an example. Instead of saying, you should say no. Instead of saying, should I offer you a drink only or should I offer you water? Give them everything. Do you want water? Do you want a napkin? Do you want a drink? Do you want coffee? Give them everything. Give them all the information. Give them all the alternatives. Let's say you're selling a certain product. They're asking for a certain particular product, but in a shop we've got plenty of those. What do? You give all the alternative in place. You give all the information. When you disclose all the information, you are going to build trust. So remember, trust actually also comes from a relationship. Point number three, when you've got a relationship with a person, let's say it's your relative, let's say it's your friend, let's say it's your churchmate, let's say you are referred by someone else, you now trust that person because it's a referral. So you are building trust. Trust is very essential when you're selling. Most of the sales are lost because of trust. Remember, some customers, they'll tell you that they don't trust your product. Some of the customers, they just pretend as if nothing has happened. So it's a duty as a salesperson to answer those unspoken objections. We'll disclose about unspoken objections in future episodes. So thank you guys. Until next time.